Fellow Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians, I come today to have a candid conversation with the Ambazonian people and specifically with our self-defense forces. A few days ago, we witnessed the senseless killing of 3 self-defense forces and the wounding of 5 civilians in Guzang, Batibo, by a group that claimed to also be fighting for our flag. This is unacceptable. My heart goes out to all the fallen heroes of this struggle. I come today to remind you that this war was declared on the people of Southern Cameroons by the President of French Cameroon on the 30th of November 2017. As a nation, we entered this conflict reluctantly, yet our purpose is clear. The people of Ambazonia will not live at the mercy of a rogue regime that threatens its independence and freedom with unruly militias and marauding forces. Over the last 4 years, we have seen images of young women raped, children burned in their homes, old men and women shot, children executed. We've witnessed young men murdered and their bodies dumped on the street corners, children killed in schools and houses, and whole villages burned in all the corners of our nation. These gruesome and sustained crimes show our enemy's intention to prevent our independence, even if that means wiping out our whole population. Our people are being killed by a regime seeking the return of oppression and the death of our independence. Dear Restoration Forces, you must stop attacking each other. As Southern Cameroonians, we are not at war with each other. This war is not between frontline movements and different self-defense forces. Your enemy is La République du Cameroon. Your task in this struggle is to free our people and to defend Southern Cameroons from grave danger. You must start fighting for the Ambazonian flag. Your utmost loyalty is to the nation above any frontline movement. In this war for freedom, you have all chosen to bear the duty and share the honor of serving for our freedom. Your actions must be guided by a vision of unity and collaboration on the battlefield of many dangers. Ambazonia cannot afford to lose any more lives in avoidable circumstances. Millions of Southern Cameroonians have confidence in you and are praying for you as you undertake this gigantic task to free our nation. The dangers to our country will only be defeated if we all start fighting against our common enemy. We must guard against the corrupt and evil tactics of the enemy. We face an enemy that has no regard for international conventions and morality. Our enemy has tried to sow chaos and pit us against each other, and we must be wise to spot his sinister plots. We cannot aid and abet the enemy by fighting amongst ourselves. This war requires a sustained loyalty and self-restraint. Dear self-defense forces, cooperation and unity amongst you on the ground will deny the terrorist and rapist a ground of operation. Unity amongst you will narrow their path to success. Unity amongst you will give momentum to our struggle for independence. Unity amongst you will be a decisive blow to the rogue regime in Yaoundé. Ambazonia is watching you, and in you, our hope for victory lies. The trust is well placed, and you cannot afford to let your nation down. As we move closer to our goal, the regime in Yaoundé is becoming more active and brutal. There are difficult days ahead, yet we must remain strong and bold. But above all, you at the forefront of this struggle must remain united. Helping defeat an organized military after decades of dictatorship is a massive undertaking. Their only influence is violence, and their only agenda is death. Our agenda, in contrast, is freedom and independence, security and prosperity for our people. So, we must confront this dangerous enemy with unity and purpose. We must now unite to defeat the evil. The rogue regime in Yaoundé must not determine the future of Ambazonia. La République du Cameroon and Ambazonia have two contrasting visions, one of oppression and cruelty, and the other of liberty and independence. These two visions are contending for the future of our country. The failure of freedom would only mark the continuation of subjugation, violence, and executions. But my fellow Ambazonians, we will not fail. We will unite, persevere, and defeat this common enemy. May God bless you all, and God bless our fallen heroes. Long live the Federal Republic of Ambazonia.